Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my name is Amanda if you're new here, and I'm a 24-year-old cash budgeter from Texas. Today's video is going to be Mini Monday, where we play mini challenges to get extra debt payments, as well as some tiny challenges that roll into some other goals that we have at the moment. If that sounds like something you're interested in, definitely stay tuned. I don't have any Happy Mail or any announcements today. So with that being said, we should be able to just dive in, and if something comes up, I'll just let you know as I remember. So this is my binder that holds both Mini Monday and Freebie Friday. I did get it from Amazon, and then these bookmarks and dashboards are from my Etsy shop. So right now we are working on two debts specifically, which are Best Buy and Citi Card. This is the only one that is currently open. My goal is to not pay it off 100%, but to pay it down to under 30. Also, I did recently make a $69 payment on this one. I just did not update the new balance. So excuse that. I don't actually know if it's just $69 less than this, because actually it should be, because the minimum payment had already pulled out. So with that being said, it should be $646 with 65 cents. If not, it's not really that big of a deal, because whenever we make the next payment towards it, it'll get updated again. With that being said, let's take out the 6 challenges that we are currently working on. So these Goose dashboards numbered 1 through 6 are available over on my Ko-fi, 100% free for you guys. There is also the option to get them blank if you have more than 8 challenges that you like to play at a time. That way you can number them on your own, or you could even use them for whatever else if you want. Then we also have my Q envelope. This is where I have savings challenges in line to be used. I did decide to face them the opposite way. That way I couldn't necessarily hunt through. I just need to get the first one that is in the front. All right, so today what we'll do is lay them out 1 through 6 in order, but I'm actually going to shuffle them up, because since we roll the die and disperse the money in order starting from the beginning every time, I feel like that could cause the last 3 to not really get as much money as they could have. So with that being said, we're just going to mix up the order a little bit. Now, the allocations are still the same, so anything that's actually labeled 1 through 3 is still going to be going to Best Buy, and then 4 through 6 will go to my Citi Card. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay these out. We will talk about the challenges when we are actually counting up the money that we were able to save. So let's go ahead and do that here. That's funny that a lot of them ended up on the same side. Here, we're gonna swap 6 and 1. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but this is how we are going to do that. That way it's just a little bit different. Okay, so we are going to grab my D4, and the way this works is if we roll an odd number, it's going to get $1. If we roll an even number, it's going to get 2, and we're going to start from the first envelope and just go in order to ensure that everything gets some amount of money. So let's just start rolling. How is your Monday going? What are the plans that you have for this week? This is actually my Frightmare week, which means anything filmed from like Friday through Sunday, actually even next Monday, should be pre-filmed. We leave for Dallas on Friday, but this week I do get my nails done. I have a tattoo appointment. We need to go outfit shopping for whatever we plan to actually wear at the convention. And then we have to start planning out kind of what activities we want to do from the schedule. If you have no idea what Frightmare is, it is a horror convention that will have a bunch of like horror movie cast members and just a variety of vendors, and I'm super excited to be there. There is actually a horror convention coming to San Antonio specifically, I think in June or July, so I'm wondering if that's something that we're going to want to check out as well. Okay, we have a couple more rolls here. I want to say at least 2 more, so we'll see kind of how far we get to go. Oh my goodness, okay, this is our last $2. And okay, they're all gonna go to number 6. So that is going to be it for the $30 that we played with. So I do want to count these up in order though. So this one's number 1, right? Okay, number 1 is gonna take me a second to kind of organize these really quickly. Number 2, we got number 4, and then this should be 5 and 6. So I do think we are kind of close to finishing like 1 or 2 challenges in here. The rest actually might be pretty new. I do quickly want to say, if you guys have started using my Goose dashboards, thank you so much. I have seen a couple of you with them already, and it's the cutest thing ever. It makes me so happy to see. So today I think we're going to go with, I feel like we've been gravitating towards blue a lot, so maybe we should do pink. Here, we'll do this hot pink. I feel like I'm literally always choosing, yeah, look, purple gray. If you've been here long enough, then you know that we grab her a lot. So in envelope number 1, we do have a member freebie from What's Poppin' Sunshine. And we are adding $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 in here, which is pretty nice. So let's just go ahead and color those in really quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then $6. So that one doesn't look as nice as the blue ones did, which also wasn't even that great. So in here we now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11. So again, envelopes 1 through 3 will go towards Best Buy once they're completed. And then 4 through 6 will all go to my Citi credit card, which is the lowest currently open credit card that I have at the moment. So for number 2, we do have this challenge from Bety On A Budget. So I do need a Sharpie for this one. So on this challenge, each icon is also worth $1, and we're just adding 1, 2, and 3. So it got a pretty simple amount. It didn't let us finish it right now, which is fine. We do need $4 left on this one. So if somehow we're able to get that somewhere else, then we will come back and finish this off. So that means with Bety, we should have a total of $34. We have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31. Did I say 34? I meant to say 31. I don't know. Either way, that is correct. This should have $31 in there, considering we just need 4 more. So after that, we have challenge number 3, and this one is from And Banana Budgets. It is actually a fairly large challenge, at least for me, because it's going to save us $48. Each one is going to be worth 2, and in there we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can evenly cross off 2 more little squares, which is awesome. So I like that this one is going to Best Buy because that one is a fairly high debt for me, and $48 will help a lot. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10 going in there. Really quickly, just to ease anybody who may be nervous, my Best Buy is actually 0% interest, and the payment plan that was allowing me to get that is $80 a month. So literally anything above that helps so much since there's no interest. Next we have envelope number 4, and okay, so this is one from Bookish Mama Budgets. This is also a member freebie, so even if you are a member though, I don't think it's available anymore. She does rotate her freebies out pretty consistently, so in here we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't do rollover money, so I'm going to set this one aside. That way we can do 2 eggs evenly to represent the $4 that we got. Okay, so there are 4 more dollars with Lindsay, and now we have 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14. So we are just 10 away from finishing this challenge. I need to go through my memberships and actually find more member digitals because I'm kind of running low on my stash, which isn't even that much to worry about because I have a bunch of freebies that I still need to get through. Like, this is just a portion of the actual ones that I have. So now for number 5, it looks like this is a brand new challenge. So this one comes to us from Elevated Planner. We're just going to make each button worth $1. And this is actually perfect because the live action movie comes out this month. So in here we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6. So that's going to be 6 little buttons. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it looks like this will save us $16. So we're already 10 away, and that is going to be it for this one. I will be condensing these envelopes off camera, so don't worry about that. They're actually not even that thick, but yeah, I will condense them later since this is like the end of the week in terms of the money that I pull out. Oh, that's a lie. We still have Wednesday's video and then my new batch of money resets. So this one is a freebie from Cash Stuffing Co. or Krishna, and we're just going to do $1 for each star. And in here I am adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6. So that is an entire first row and then some. So there is 5 and then $6. So with that being said, we do still have this $1 left. I might add that into Bety's over at Bety On A Budget because that is the one that I think we are closest to finishing. That is also not $2 a space. Yeah, we're going to do it here because then that would just be $3 more that we need next time. So we're going to add this one in here, which means we should now have $32 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so that is going to be it for my debt mini challenges, but now we can go ahead and move into my tinies, which again is where I save for other goals that we have at the moment, as well as like it's how we collect more money for Thursday's videos, which are my normal cash stuffings that I use like my set budget amount for. So again, I'm going to pack this up and then we can go ahead and start working on our tinies. So speaking of tiny challenges, super quickly, I did already reveal my June group play. If you want the full reveal, like kind of in depth, definitely check out Sunday's video, which was yesterday. So it is going to be Finding Nemo themed. I am currently just missing the this or that challenge and the dashboards, but other than that, this is the rest of it. So this will release on May 25th, I believe. And when this releases, it is only available for 1 week. It is free for all tiers of my Ko-fi members, and it is going to be $5 for everyone else. But once I take it down, that's it. So if you guys are a Ko-fi member, please make sure to grab that while it's up, because I will not be emailing it out after the fact. So now we can set up my tinies. I have this lovely binder from Yancy over at Budgeting My Debts, and in here we have $25 to play with, all in ones, since we do utilize the D4 the same way we did with the mini challenges. So I have 6 envelopes here to play with. Only a few of them are still from the Flower Garden collab. The rest are starting to rotate out with just some other freebies from a bunch of wonderful creators. So in spot number 1, this envelope does go towards my wisdom teeth savings. I have to get $690 to pay myself back. So any challenges in here go towards that goal. This one is cash stuffing, so anything finished in here will just get reallocated on Tuesday to be stuffed on Thursday. In number 3, we have Disney Resort, which is pretty self-explanatory. We do have a Disney trip in September, so this is just getting us extra money to throw towards the resort package. This is month ahead and traditional savings. This one is a little bit kind of lenient at the moment. It's not exactly going to where it should be. Well, I guess it starts there, but it just varies, whatever. So this one is Froyo. This is my niece or nephew that is currently on the way. Lastly, we have husband. So anything that gets finished in here just goes towards Jordan, and then he can do whatever he wants with that money. So these are the ones that we have at the moment. But of course, this will switch out once that is already paid back. Disney Resort will switch off once we pay that in full. And everything else will honestly probably stay. I don't know. And let's just get started. So part of me is wondering if I should try it where we actually do it based off the number we roll. So like if we get a 4 to put $4 in there. But I only have $25 for this portion, so I feel like it would go by really, really fast. Which I guess isn't a bad thing. I don't know. Should we try it? These are also just tiny challenges. So no, we're just going to stick to the odd number is $1 and even number is $2. So yeah, okay. I really love playing tiny challenges. We used to do these on Monday and Friday, so they would get done a lot quicker. But now we just do it on Mondays. Also, I did buy Jordan his own dice tower. I'm very, very excited. I was showing him like a toilet one on Etsy that I thought was really funny, and he said he would use it, but that's not the one that I ended up going with. So he does know that I bought the dice tower because he saw my email confirmation. He just doesn't know which one it is. So at first I was, if I can grab this, okay. At first I was just going to get him the same one that I have, just in a different color. But I found this really cute one that is some sort of like fantasy animal. I'm blanking on the name right now. But it starts with a K, and I want to say it's like some sort of like lizard. And I don't know, I think it's going to be so cute, and I'm really excited for it to come in. I don't know how he's going to set it up on camera though, because the way my dice tower will roll it and then it comes out to the front, his doesn't do that. You'll put the dice in the mouth and then it comes out like underneath the tail. So we just have $1 left. I'm just going to put it here in the last spot. And that is all of the $25 that we have. So anyway, yeah, I'm really excited for that to get here. I did purchase the blue-green color pattern, which if I end up liking it, then I might just steal it and give him this one. So I know black would have seemed like the obvious color to get him, but he actually likes colors more than he likes the color black. So I was like, let me get the blue-green one. The other option was like, I think it was like beige and black, but in the pictures, that pattern, they just didn't like, the colors didn't mesh as well. So regardless, I'm very excited to see how that ends up looking, and I may or may not steal it from him a couple times, I don't know. So $690 savings. This is a challenge from It's Not Too Late Terry. So this one is part of the Flower Garden collab still, and there are 8 shovels on here. I think we might just make each one worth $1. So we have $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5 in here, which is really nice. That's actually over halfway done with this one already. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That was a really questionable way to mark them off, but it's fine. It does what it needs to do. So actually, yeah, I'm going to put the challenge in the back. In case we have rollover money, it'll be easier to see everything. These dashboards are from Victoria over at Toria's Budgets. She has a wide variety of this pattern available on her Ko-fi shop if they are something that you are wanting. So next we have my Thursday envelope, and this is one of my tinies. This one was actually part of my April challenge bundle. So the way I just showed you my June one, this one was from April, which was farm themed. And in here I'm adding 1, 2, and 3. That means we do have an extra $1 because each circle is worth 2. So we are just going to do one little circle on here. It looks like this one will save us $12 once it's completed. So that'll be pretty nice once we actually get to add this into a Thursday video. So after cash stuffing, we do have Disney Resort. So we're actually making really good progress on this. It did slow down than what I was anticipating doing because I calculated like a weekly payment for it. Regardless, it is going to be paid off by the time that we go. 1, because it needs to be, and 2, because I'm budgeting for it now. So in here we have $1, $2, $3, and $4 going in. So we can go ahead and do 1, 2, and then we can do 3 and 4. Maybe we will count the pot in the center. So we have, I'm going to say $3 left to finish this one. So this one comes to us from Pansy Budgets. This is also from the Flower Garden collab. So now in here we have a total of $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8 with 3 left to go. So that's really nice. That's what, 11, I think? Victoria did also release a blue pattern of dashboards and inserts. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it was. I want to say that's what I saw in her Ko-fi shop. So I might check those out and then see if it's something that I want to swap to once we start messing around with some of these categories. So now for month ahead and traditional savings. This one comes to us from Nori over at Norella's Budgets. I made each one worth $3 on this challenge. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So the reason I say this category is weird is because every time we complete a challenge in here, we will go to month ahead's envelope and stuff it, but I need $60 a month. In this specific case, I need $120 because we didn't do a stuffing last month. So for May, I'm trying to make up both April and the current month that we are in. However, I will go to that envelope. Let's say it just needs $5 more and we have 10. We will put $5 in month ahead, and then the rest of the money gets trickled back between the other savings goals that I have at the moment. So in here we are adding 1, 2, 3, and 4. We just need 3 to be able to color in a space. So let's go ahead and do that, which means we have $2 left. Can we do anything with the $2 already? So that one needs 3, and Pansy also needs 3. So I guess we'll see what the other 2 envelopes give us, if anything. So in here we now have $5, $6, $7, $8, and $9 with Nori from Norella's Budgets. This one is actually going to save a good amount considering it is going to be $3 a space. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get, but that's honestly fine. Like so far we've been doing 1 circle a week. So next we have the envelope for Froyo, which again is my sister-in-law and brother's expected baby. I love it. She is so excited for the baby. Her baby shower is going to be in June, I think on June 8th. So in here we are doing $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Each of them are going to be worth 2, which means we actually finished the first one because we have 2, 4, and $6, which is what we are adding today alone. So we get to pull out the first card. So let's grab the money and see what this saved us in total. So we'll stuff this right now before the video ends. And here we have $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12. So I'm going to write that on the front. That way I know exactly how much it saved. Okay, $12 with Froyo. I'm not going to paperclip it just because we are going to stuff this literally immediately. I don't do $1 per completed challenge on Tinies. I just do it on whatever is in this binder and whatever is in my Blue Sunday Savings binder. So that will be it for Froyo. We do still have a second challenge from Budget with PJ, so because of that, we cannot replace this one yet. And lastly, we do have Jordan's little challenge. I believe this is, the Budgeting Princesa. We still have both of hers in here as well. And in here, we just need $4 to complete the first card. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is awesome. So let's see how much money I will be able to give him. I actually need to unstuff some money from Gas Buffer to pay him back as well for the road trip that we went on yesterday. So in here, we saved a total of $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12. He's actually going to be really excited for this because today we plan, I don't know if I said this already. I think I did. We plan to go thrifting to start finding pieces of our outfits for the Frightmare convention. So this is probably just going to end up going to that. So again, we have $12 in here. I'm going to... This one I'll pin just so I don't lose track of it, but he is currently at the store, so once he gets home, I will give him that money. Then this is the other challenge that we still need to complete from her, and each space is going to be worth $2 on that, so it looks like this will save us $6 as well. So we just have one more dollar, and where do I want to put that? Actually, I'll do what I did the last time where I didn't actually move the money into a different challenge. I just saved it for my Ding 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 fund. To get my money for that envelope, I do have like a stash of ones off to the side that needs to be replenished every so often just so that it's ready for any challenges we may complete. So this is going to go into that. And now we have $3 ready to be used whenever we complete something, which is not that much money to have for this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the binder, and then we will stuff the Froyo money that we were able to save. So right behind these envelopes is where I have my savings section. So this bookmark is from my Etsy shop, and then this lovely dashboard is from Lily Budget. So back here are some envelopes that are only ever funded by savings challenges. So that's why my tiny challenges kind of go to the majority of what these are. So like I said, we do have some money going into Froyo. Let me make sure I grab it all. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this one right here is Froyo's envelope. I did actually recently condense it, and again, all of the money in here is solely savings challenges, whether it's tinies or something from Sunday Savings. So now Froyo has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is literally amazing. $46 in here, and that is just from either Sunday Savings or Tiny Challenges. So if you don't think that it adds up, this is literally your proof, because I want to say this month, maybe April, was the first time that I even added an envelope for my future niece or nephew. And $40 is already a lot more than I would have expected to be in here. So that is amazing. Then if you are just curious, this is for a month ahead. This is for my Wisdom Teeth Fund. We have a collection on Jordan's account that we need to save for. It's going to be $500. And then traditional savings, which is now empty because my grandparent-in-laws needed some money for some stuff that they were doing. So I still need $33 to make sure that I'm back at where I was before pulling some money out. So with that being said, you guys, that is going to be all for today's Mini Monday. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe and comment down below if you have not already. My husband Jordan does also make some budgeting videos himself, and his channel will always be in the description. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Monday. I love you guys all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.